The bus rumbled away, leaving Busan behind. Jia, holding her audition photo, felt a little scared. She was 15, a small-town girl headed for the big city. Seoul sparkled in the distance, a city of tall buildings promising fame. It was a big risk, leaving everything she knew, her family, her friends, her home. But the dream of K-pop was strong, like a beautiful song she couldn't ignore. Jia always loved singing and dancing. Her voice, clear and strong, filled their small apartment. She practiced all the time, copying the moves and songs of her favorite idols. The K-pop world, with its catchy music and perfect dancing, seemed like a magical place. A place where dreams could come true with hard work and talent. The audition was a blur, a mix of nerves and excitement, hundreds of hopefuls all wanting the same thing, a chance to shine. And then, the good news. She was in, a trainee at a huge entertainment company in Seoul. Excitement mixed with fear. This was it, her chance. There was no going back. Remember, no matter what, we're proud of you. Be true to yourself. Her mother's words stayed with her as the bus sped towards Seoul. A new chapter was beginning, full of uncertainty and exciting possibilities. The company dorm was nothing like her comfortable room at home. Small, shared with 3 other girls, it buzzed with nervous energy. Competition was everywhere, heavy and hard to breathe. These girls were her rivals, also wanting to debut and become stars. The pressure was huge. Days turned into a tiring routine. Singing lessons, dance practice, language classes, hours and hours pushing herself to her limits. Perfection was the goal. Nothing less was acceptable. The dance teachers were tough, their words sharp and critical. Every wrong step, every bad note brought harsh feedback. Jia's body ached, her muscles sore. Sleep was a rare treat. She pushed through the pain, driven by ambition and a fear of failing. The other girls, her competitors, were going through the same tough training. They were her rivals, but also her partners in this difficult journey.
Jia, you need to work harder, no mistakes. Perfection is the only way here.
The trainer's words were harsh, but they made her even more determined. She couldn't give up. Not now, not when she was so close. The K-pop world had a very specific idea of beauty, a certain look. And Jia, with her youthful curves and round face, didn't quite fit in. The pressure to change was intense. Every little thing, real or imagined, was noticed. Her weight, her skin, her face, all became things to fix. Dieting became normal. Counting calories, tiny meals, always feeling hungry. The other girls talked about the latest diets, their conversations filled with talk of not eating. Exercise, already hard, became a way to force her body to change. People started talking about plastic surgery. A suggestion here, a comment there. Double eyelids to look more attractive. A thinner jaw, a sharper nose. The pressure to have surgery, to achieve that manufactured perfection, was constant. Jia, have you thought about double eyelid surgery? It would make your face look more appealing. Jia looked at herself in the mirror, wondering, doubting. Was this the price of her dream? To change herself? To fit into a mold made by someone else? The journey was far from over, and the sacrifices were becoming clearer. The dream was close, but at what cost? Debut day arrived like a burst of fireworks. Years of hard work had led to this moment. Jia, now part of a 5-girl group, stood under the bright stage lights. The cheering crowd was exciting, their applause like music. She had made it, or so it seemed. Life as an idol was a whirlwind of shows, appearances, and meeting fans. A never-ending cycle meant to keep them in the public eye. But the excitement faded quickly. The tough schedule was exhausting. Tiredness became her new normal. Privacy, a distant memory. Everything about their lives, from their clothes to their hair, was decided by the company. Their public images, carefully created to please the fans.
Jia, you need to protect your image. One wrong move, one wrong word could cause a huge problem.
Jia felt like a puppet, controlled in every way. The pressure to maintain their image, to keep the fans happy, was huge. The internet, once a place to escape, became a problem. Fans, with their strong devotion, were both good and bad. Their support was amazing, their love almost obsessive. Every performance, every interview was talked about online. Comments, good and bad, filled social media. Gia became very aware of the constant attention. Everything she did, everything she said was analyzed and judged. Sasang fans, the overly obsessive ones, were scary. They hid in the shadows, their devotion like stalking.
Gia, I know where you live. I just want to see you, to be near you.
Following them, invading their privacy, desperate for a glimpse of their idols' lives. The line between public and private disappeared. Gia felt exposed, vulnerable. The pressure to be perfect online and in real life was exhausting. The internet, once a way to connect, became a place of negativity and obsession. Fan culture, with its intense loyalty, had a dark side. Anti-fans, hiding behind fake names online, were cruel. Their words were meant to hurt and tear down. Rumors spread quickly, fueled by meanness. Every mistake, every perceived flaw was exaggerated and twisted. Gia became the target of nasty online attacks. Her weight, her looks, her talent, all picked apart and made fun of. The mean comments, at first ignored, started to hurt her confidence. The constant negativity got to her, making her doubt herself.
You're not good enough. You'll never be good enough.
Mental health was a topic no one talked about in the industry. Showing weakness, even feeling sad, was not allowed. Gia suffered silently, her smile a fake mask. The pressure to stay perfect, to ignore the hate, became too much. The love of the fans, a double-edged sword, could hurt as much as it could uplift. Backstage, the noise of the crowd a distant hum. Gia looked at herself in the mirror. The girl looking back seemed unfamiliar. Her eyes, once bright with hope, now looked tired and sad. The constant pressure, the scrutiny, the lack of privacy had taken their toll. The dream she had worked so hard for now felt heavy. The price of fame, she realized, was very high. Her health, her happiness, her sense of self, all sacrificed for stardom. The sparkle had faded, showing the difficult truth underneath. Gia took a deep breath, making a decision. She wanted a normal life, to be unknown, to be free to live without the constant watching eyes, the pressure to be perfect. The dream, once so bright, now felt like a beautiful cage. It was time to escape.